Okay, so I want to talk about a couple different concepts when it comes to flint and steel, and that is Char-cloth versus Char-cord. And quite frankly, I prefer Char-cord for a variety of reasons when working with flint and steel. Not that Char-cloth doesn't work well, but making Char-cord similar to Char-cloth gives you a much longer burn time. It's also much easier, in my opinion, for catching a spark than traditional Char-cloth. You make it the same way. You can use a Altoids tin, or if you're making huge batches at a time like I do, you just get 100% cotton cordage and you char it similarly to when you're making Char-cloth, and it just works so much better in my opinion. Others may disagree for a variety of reasons. Doesn't really matter. It's what I prefer, and it's just my preference. So let me show you what I mean. So you get a piece of your Char-cloth, and let's go ahead and get this, and you'll gently hit it, and then there we go. Catches a spark right there. You might be able to see that. I don't know. Glowing orange. Okay. So it's not very difficult to catch a spark with Char-cloth at all. The reason why I like Char-cord is if you look up here, just the way that it frays into all these little tiny bits, and you can actually accomplish the same thing with Char-cloth if you wanted to by fraying it out. But Char-cord, you'll grab yourself a piece of Char-cord, and similarly, grab it on the edge, go ahead and strike it. There we go. You just have so much more surface area for catching a spark. And as you can see right here, that Char-cloth is maybe about 1/3 the way burnt through. But because of the nature of the cord being wrapped tight, if you keep this intact and you put it in your fire bundle, you just have a much longer burn time, harder burn time. It's almost like a huge coal in your bundle versus just a piece of, cloth. And it just allows for a hotter ignition source for your bird's nest. So let me show you what I mean. You just grab a little bit of this stuff. So if I grab a little bit of bird's nest, some prepared tinder I've got here. Let me unwrap this. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of this. I could probably still use that. Just gonna grab this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and just transfer the ember. Come on. It's hard to do this without, I got the camera all screwed up and now I've pretty much ruined it, but just do this. There we go. And that's why I like Char-cord. Again, there's not a right or a wrong way. It's just about a matter of preference. But if you're going to go to the time to make Char-cloth, seriously give Char-cord a try. I think you'll really like it in the way that it just easily catches a spark, gives you a longer burn time, and a much more, a hotter ignition source when working with flint and steel. Okay, this is AJ with Blackhawk Bushcraft. Take care.